I guess that and it's a bittersweet morning. Most of you probably don't know that today is our 5-year anniversary of being here at the church. That's the sweet part. The bitter part is, as of Tuesday, I was told that I received a promotion and will be needed for Central Florida. Actually, it takes effect this coming Friday. I've talked with Brother Josh, and I have assured him that I will continue on in this capacity through the revival. So what I'll be doing is I'm leaving Friday. I do have a meeting coming up Tuesday, which may allow me an extra week before I get down there. But I will be going down there during the week and then coming home. It's still home, so I'm calling it home. On the weekends, so that way I can go ahead and help prepare getting us all loaded up and stuff down there. But I will be here through the revival. I still have to verify that I have that week off, so I can be here. And I don't think it's going to be a problem. But so that Wednesday night will be a Bible service. Will be our last service. Hopefully I'll get invited back for homecomings, and so we can see everybody. It's been a real pleasure. When we first came here, quite honestly, and I've told this before, I was really asking God, why are you leading me here? You know, I'm used to being in a large church. This is by far the smallest church I've ever been in. But I'll tell you what, the very first service we were here, you'll have us. The spirit that you have, friendliness, the love that you show, let us know that that's where God wanted us. And there's a lot of you here that were not here during that time. This goes to show that over the period of time, the church has grown, and it's continuing to grow. I have never seen any time in my career, I've been doing this since '77, and I've never seen the ratios of Sunday school to church services and your the workers that you have. We need more, but a great portion of the people that are in this church are active servicing someplace. If you're not serving someplace, you need to find service. Because God did not call us to sit in the pews. God called us to find out what gifts He had given us and then use those gifts for His glory. And a lot of you, most of you are, but those that aren't, if you don't know where God wants you, start someplace. Find someplace that needs help and start working. You never know. You may be in an area that you never even considered being a part of. I love this man next to me. I don't dare look at him. I said I was going to bring my cup of coffee up here, and I forgot. But he's not my... Now I got it right here. I love you, brother, but not that much. Because he wouldn't want me to drink. He wouldn't drink out of mine, I know. But he's not only my pastor, he's my best friend. God, in all the time I've been in ministry, this is the first time that God has not called me from a church. He's called me to a place. Since we've been married and went to school, Jane and Angie were 13 and 11 at the time. And for 22 years, we've been away from them. And the only way you know how that feels, I know Brother Josh does. Being away from your family is hard, but sometimes when you call, that means you're going to be away from those you love. And it brings you folks like yourselves that have made us home. And we appreciate that. And we will not forget you. I had to I wanted to chuckle, but I didn't dare. One of the first things Brother Josh said, please don't forget me. There's no way. But we will continue. We will not be here on Sunday nights other than, well, next Sunday night will be the only night that we have. And then after that, we have the homecoming, Mother's Day, and then, of course, the revival will be here for that. But we'll continue here on Sundays, and I'll be coordinating some of the stuff with the other folks while I'm down there. And I just want you to know we appreciate you, we love you, we miss you. But hopefully we'll be able to sneak away from time to time to come up and see you. Because we know God has a great thing planned for this church. We already see it in place, or we're going out. Just be mindful that if God, or if Satan is going to attack this church, he's going to come from within. So guard yourselves against it. Okay? If you got something against somebody that's in this room, don't leave here without asking for forgiveness. Even if you're the one that's wrong. Or he's the wrong, the other person's the one that's wrong. Love one another. When these new folks come in, they're here either because they're a brother or sister in Christ, or they're looking for Christ. So show them love. Show them you care. If you don't know somebody, make it a point to meet them.
And I have a wedding June 8th, and I will be here. Set your mind at ease.
Dinah retires on May 31st, and then she's leaving down there for June 10th. So she will be here that time. And we'll need some help, but I'm not there. So if you have time and availability, please feel free to call her, because she got a lot to do ahead of her. Two things I don't like is leaving her up there for that, and then leaving this man there. And y'all, that's not two good things.
I've thought about this, and I've just come up with two questions. I don't question God, because I believe that every time He does something like this, He has a plan in place. And that's what we have to trust, stay together, and believe. Yes. But the first question was, if I told them you had scabies, would they let you stay? And the second thing is, you didn't know this, because, sometimes things go unnoticed. But I'm wondering, Diana, you've gotten my coffee for the last 5 years. Who's going to get my coffee?
I already took care of it.
Okay. So I'm worried to death about my coffee. God bless you. As your pastor, God always has a plan. And it's just our job to find out what it is now and to go with it. Butch, I'm going to ask you to pray.
Lord God,